So you guys have been around for 2 years, proprietary TMS phone system. I think it's at least those 2 data sources. Ambition has an open API on the back end, so you can write us data from anywhere. And they, again, post us a file. What are you guys getting updates? Like every 5 minutes, I think?
It's within every 5 minutes, yes.
Awesome. So we get a file with that profit, with carrier percentages, the dials, all that stuff, from 2 different systems coming in, and then getting that displayed about every 5 minutes. So hope that answers that question. Basically, you can send us any data at any time from any system. And this is where that data lives. So good question. Trent, did you want to hit on anything specific? I think you kind of have done that, but anything else you want to say in the last few minutes? And again, we'll look to see if there's any more questions.
I'm pretty good. If anybody has any other questions.
Looks like key adjustments. So like, how do you keep it fresh? It sounds like you talked about that a little bit, but like, sounds like there was a version 1.0, which is leaderboards, TVs, and now you're coming into this role and doing a lot more with it. But any suggestions for, adjustments for keeping it fresh?
I think for keeping it fresh, it's constantly having someone in the company the responsibility. This is part of their daily job. I think that helps with keeping it fresh, just because they're looking at it on a regular basis. It's not being ignored at that point. And it's someone that's got a lot more involved with the sales side of the organization than someone that doesn't. And I think the big thing of keeping it fresh is constantly looking at the people's numbers and making sure as they're improving, you're adjusting their numbers to keep it fresh for them. So they're trying to hit those numbers and doing everything they can to hit those. And I think the other thing to keep it fresh is letting your people come up with the contest and making it exciting for them. We're letting them drive that moving forward. I'm going to them, what do you want? Not what do I want, but what do they want? And I've always looked at my strategy as my job and strategy is to find out what everybody wants and try to move forward with it.
Yeah.
So, and that's the same thing with this. And this has become a big strategy of Scott's. And they're driving it for us. People are talking about it. It gets talked about in meetings. And it's important. And we do keep it fresh because we let our people make those calls.
Yeah, that's smart. You get more buy-in when they say, hey, we want, to win a green jacket in the, golf contest, for example. So that's great.